we're going to be talking about Miss Tabitha Brown. Social media is all aflutter about the DEI rollbacks. And Tabitha, she's one of our favorite influencers. She is someone that we have followed her journey. And she recently spoke out about the reaction to Target being one of the companies that is rolling back their DEI stance. So obviously Tabitha Brown is an actress, she's an influencer, a vegan. She's taught us vegan recipes. She's everybody's favorite auntie, right? And so we've been talking about all week the various orders that Donald Trump signed once he was enacted in office, and we know that one of them is surrounding DEI. And Target was one of the companies that happens to be on the other side of this and will be dropping their DEI program immediately. So obviously, everyone wanted to know, well, what happens to all the Black brands that are in Target? The brands that we love and support and know that we can get access to by stepping into Target. I actually have a friend who their hair line, they have a synthetic hair braiding line that is not with chemicals, natural, like doesn't leave the itch or whatever. It's called Slay Hair. It's about to drop in Target in 2 weeks. And so, people were calling for a boycott. And some felt that a boycott, at least starting in February, which is Black History Month, where our, small business owners would need our support, we would be short-sighted in starting a boycott before then. Others are like, you gotta sacrifice. That's what it's about. So Tabitha Brown, she initially posted a video of her eating grapes and just kind of shaking her head, doing the we're communicating telepathically thing that we Black women do and sometimes can identify the thoughts with just the facial expressions. Black men too. But there was a lot of conversation. So then Tabitha followed it up, and we're going to hear a portion. The actual video that she made was 10 minutes long. We're not going to play all of that, but we're going to play a part of it. And she also felt as if some did not understand her point of view when she asked that, please don't boycott Target. So let's hear what she had to say.
So I want to say right now, I thank you for supporting me for the last 5 years. I have worked with Target, with Walmart, with all the places that you have shopped for my products. I thank you for showing up for me. I thank you for supporting me. When you did, I thank you for showing out for me. And if you choose not to anymore, I understand that. And I still thank you and I'm grateful. But if you've heard anything that I've said today, if you still choose to show up for me, I thank you. But also showing up for others. We in it together. Okay? But either way, be clear. I understand. All right? But remember this, if you don't remember nothing else, let's not give them what they want. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations. Listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process. And then you got to, like, where are you going to put it? You got to have a place to store it. That's money, right? You got to have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right?
So there's a lot happening there. I mean, she is correct. On one hand, one of the ways when we discuss business and entrepreneurship, there is often the conversation of, why do we always sell? How are we going to pass things down to our children? Why can't Black business stay Black owned? listen, with any business, any access of it, you're going to need sometimes investors, aspects from other people to enhance and grow your business. She mentioned a couple of things right there as far as distribution models, because people are so quick to say, we'll take out the middleman. But there is a lot of work that goes into putting out product, output, and so forth. And there is a cost that, depending upon how their POs and payments are set up, we don't know what the upfront cost is that she has to put out. Now, I'm not saying that that ultimately means that you should not boycott Target and stand your ground. I'm just saying consider all things, that what she is talking about as far as business, how business works, how we can grow and scale a business, it's a real thing. And it is very hard to scale alone as an independent business. And a lot of the people that we point to as far as their family things didn't do that. So, you know,